My name is Mervin Francis, and I am a author of anthology. Firstly, it's actually quite daunting to be here. It's amazing to have the experience to be in a library for the first time, not as a reader, but actually as an author. That for me is actually mind-blowing. And the ability to actually share those works that we do with the rest of the people that come in here and can have that opportunity to read the thoughts and the work, I think that is actually amazing. And to the rest of the authors that are also here, guys, I feel what you feel, and I know it's actually good feeling being here. I started writing poetry at a very young age, and for me, unlike the rest of my good authors here who like to write stories, I feel that a single poem can actually relate a day, the way you feel, the way the world looks around you, and how you want to address life in its own. The first book I actually done was actually called Book of Dreams. It was a work where I was quite young, like I said, political poetry. My publisher, Kelly Haripasad, her words were when I first sat with her during an interview to find out whether she was going to publish my book. And the amazing thing was that it was a resounding yes. And then was born Book of Dreams. So, what is poetry? In this day and age, to be quite honest, I think poetry is one of considered to be a very hard market to actually get into because people prefer actually reading books. And that's the amazing part of it, is that stories tend to sell more. But I just want to share a poem which was written back in the days. It's called A New Day. How do we feel on this beautiful sunny morning? A day full of sunshine and smiles is born. A day to be merry, a day so bright. A day that is full of heavenly light. So take a look around and enjoy the view. For this day for all is still so new. Embrace the fact that you are here to see. Enjoy the fact that your thoughts can roam free. Take in and enjoy this beautiful day. Forget the past and embrace today. Smile and dance for the world to see. Let your heart sing and roam so free. The journey begins with a beautiful new day. Open your mind in a positive way. Challenge yourself to lose all fear. Absorb the feeling and hold on to everything dear. In one poem, we actually can capture an entire day of how we want that day to turn out. That for me, I find is actually fascinating, and that's what drives me to continue to write poetry. So much so that within a year of publishing my first book, I went on and published the second book. And again, the question from Krest Publishers, Kelly Haripasad, was, what was your next activity after you've actually done your first book? And at that time, it just blew up. I need to share more of this to people. I need to know that people out there have the same emotional thoughts, mindset, the same bad days we had previously when they wake up the next morning. How do we take on this new day? Should we ponder on the past, or should we look to the future? So, in that, I transgressed from being just a normal poet that just writes whimsical poetry until the second book, which I then got more in depth with it and more in tune with it, and started to write things that matters and make a difference in our life. So I'll just read the second poem from Book of Dreams. And the one thing that we always look at, flowers. Flowers are what makes us, or makes the day bright. It beautifies everything around us that we see. We look at a rose, and a rose is always synonymous with love. We walk into a store, you see when you go into even Woolworths, you walk into the first thing you look at is, as you enter Woolworths, you find flowers. And it captures you, it captures your mind. So a rose of love. But what does the colors of rose mean? Have we ever looked at that? The colors of rose actually symbolizes things with regards to that specific rose. But we don't look at it in that way. So I just looked at it a little deeper into it, and the poem that I wrote is called The Rose. The flower of love is called a rose. Its majestic beauty can be used to propose. Red roses signify true love, desire, and romance. It can create waves with just one glance. Yellow rose signifies care, joy, and friendship, which in time can lead to a beautiful relationship. For a strong bond starts with being good friends, and then it blossoms into love that we pray never ends. Orange rose signifies enthusiasm, energy, and desire. Once started, it can be love's eternal fire that burns bright in the hearts of those in love, which fit together hand in glove. White roses signify purity and innocence. It will give to love all the confidence. So remember to reveal all that is in your heart, so that your journey in life is true from the start. Imagine those words to somebody that actually receives a rose from you with this poem in it. It means so much different than just giving somebody a rose. You don't no longer look at a rose as just a flower. They look at it as something that has deeper and emotional meaning. So here's the reason why. When it comes to poetry, as much as Shakespeare did it, he has made it work. And as much as you look at music, we don't really look at it, but music is actually poetry. Yes, somebody has taken those there and created lyrics out of it. But his words are poetry and they have meaning. So for me, I will continue writing poetry. I'm actually busy writing my third book at the moment, which I'm hoping to get out by end of June. So as an author, my work to share with the rest of the world will continue as long as I can have that beautiful moment or the thought of just waking up in the morning and having a beautiful sunrise and enjoying the rest of the day. So thank you guys for inviting me over to be part of this magnificent authors club, and I wish you guys everything the best going forward as well, and hopefully I will be able to help some of my stuff also in this library. Thank you very much.